back when MVG was hosted up there. So MVG's RoguePenguin, definitely, I'm sure is no doubt familiar with Riot's antics.
Yeah. Oh, going with the DK. Okay. I mean, I know this is actually. He always loves Donkey. Donkey Pones.
I like how he says that. That's actually one of my favorite things. Where Riot starts feeling himself, he talks donkey. But we're going into it, man. A timeless classic. Mario versus DK. Mario not helped by his many friends. No, it's just himself this time.
He doesn't have any ladders to climb as well, but
that's true.
For sure, Riot probably gonna make him put on his own ladder. Known as the Ding Dong. Oh, I was gonna say, he might be able to get a regrab off of that, but.
Oh, this is bad news. Okay. Yeah, Rogue hit the jump and tried to save it for the recovery. And I think that was a better option, honestly.
Oh God, barely got around that.
He just about caught the meat potatoes. And that's a stock. Man, just under 40 seconds, and we were one stock down as the Great White Ape tries to tackle this plumber, the menace.
Yeah, I mean, definitely one of the options, one of the reasons why he might have opted switch to DK is like, Rogue does get to play with Saj a lot.
Yes.
So it's not like Bayonetta's going to be an unfamiliar matchup to him. So.
But I mean, there is kind of worth talking the difference between a Bayo that went from Peach versus a Bayo that came from DK. Like, exactly. What kind of risks is a Bayo going to take that came from a completely different type of character? Because of course, Sam Sora came from Peach, went to has a Bayo and a Rosa, and I've seen that style completely different to like the likes of Salem or other Bayos that would be talked in the same breath.
Dude, that back air was on the stage and it somehow went through the stage. Oh, it's barely out of range to get that smash.
Okay, yeah, perfect landing there. I like the recovery options there, but use the second jump.
Yep, that was bad.
It was all Rogue's opportunity from that point.
Yeah, he just put right in a really bad situation there. I mean, if he stuck out the back air, that's disjointed. So that actually would have beat out Mario, but unfortunately unable to get it out at that very moment.
Yeah, no masterful use of flood there to send him off stage, and just knee-jerk reaction is that jump. So he was helpless because DK Chopper doesn't really do too much.
No. At that point, he might as well
DK
get the
Chopper. Get out of here. I hit you with my up tilt.
I kind of want somebody to make a voice spot for that now. Get to the jumper.
DK Chopper.
Oh man. Right now we got Riot immediately doing a lot better than he did game one. Actually tacking on more than 17%.
Almost caught the crown.
Yeah, that
was dangerous.
Exactly.
But 8-second jump.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Should be a ding dong right here.
No.
Oh, okay.
And that's about that range, like 60-70%. You start going for alternative options, like where people are veering the ding dong, you go for back air or forward air.
It's like, because he only had like 50%, I would have thought he would have been just starting to work, but going for a landing dare right there. I'm not sure if I really agree with that.
And narrowly escapes.
That takes it.
Yeah, it just lays the head on him.
Dumpty Pones.
Peeked into the cubicle. So, hey, you talking about me?
Okay, did he get that?
At the same time.
Yeah, so this is definitely where it's going to become harder for Rogue. The biggest thing is, like, Donkey Kong has those long arms. It's going to be really, really hard for Mario to kind of close in on him. Right. And now that DK doesn't have to approach, he doesn't really have to worry about the worst part of this game besides landing. Oh, wow, got the perfect timing here. Just steal with that back air there.
Yeah, let's take a trip in the time machine here, because Rogue, like, off of the down air that Riot put on him, he came right up with a rising nair. And that set up for the rest of that stock.
Rogue's got to be careful now. 76%. I think this is the range where.
Yep. Yeah, the good news is 2 up airs kind of scaled that move, so that means he has to wait a little bit longer to get the kill from that.
Attacking on this range though, so I might probably be able to use that move again. Ooh.
And is this game gonna end like game 1? Just a back air finish?
Oh my god, what the? Woo!
Yeah,
that was actually so smart. That covered a lot of options. If he went high with that beat, spiked him, and then it allowed him to just automatically get the ledge jump too.
Right. Oh
my god, the call out.
Nothing happening. And really close. Riot, I mean, appears to be in prime position. One quick up air from, or I'm sorry, an up smash from RoguePenguin. into his favor and the end of the set. So Riot's trying to hang on right now.
Riot's kind of approaching a little bit too much. I want to see him be a little bit more defensive, a little bit more shield.
Oh! Still a little too low. Tried to duck under the cape.
Yeah.
But at that point, it was a little too late, man. Riot goes down 2-0 against RoguePenguin.
Yeah, no, it's just fortunate. It's just his defensive options weren't there. It's like he kind of expected more for Rogue to play in the fear position is what I imagine. So like when he just walked up slowly to him, he didn't really choose an option because he expected like probably a shield or a roll from Rogue. But every single time Rogue responded, I think it was like a back air.
Yeah, and I think one of the problems in that matchup is that DK, when he's thinking that Mario's going to go for like a grab or something else, he's not taking into account those disjoints of back air. Like the jab would have been a smart idea if he was really trying to dash in on him. But because he was coming over the top, that made it way worse than he originally planned.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I mean, I don't know, I just feel like if you're in that position, you might as well like throw out shield or at least put out like an F tilt or a jab. So if you use your tilts with DK, they're all disjointed, so you don't really have to worry about taking any damage from that. Just, you know, box it in or even D-tilt, because D-tilt doesn't have that much lag to it at all.
And you get that chance for a trip.
Yeah, you get that trip, he's dead. Actually, no,
you
he's...
can just...
Is that a weird time? Oh, yeah.
Throw him in the rubbish
That's my favorite back there
The rubbish bin.
So disrespectful looking. Just tossed across the entire stage.
Yeah, just the way he like palms the basketball. He's like, I'm done with you.
Well, speaking of DK,
it's similar to Mewtwo's. I like Mewtwo's back there.
Nah. Mewtwo kind of like, he looks more like a noble lord when he's doing, he's kind of looking down and away.
He's like, you're beneath me.
And he's not even touching you too. He's just kind of like levitating you in place too. So it's like, he doesn't even want to touch you. But DK, he's all arms in you. He's just like,
right.
All that force.
And I mean, Dyer not getting a chance to breathe, man. Taking out the cousin.
Yeah.
He's trying to work on it at least as he goes up against Dyer. The MVG friendly fire. It's going to happen if you get this far in bracket.
You know, it's always interesting to kind of hear the opinions about this matchup. So it's like, you know, you get some Diddy Kongs complaining that, you know, Mario beats them. But it's like, kind of when you look at the tools between the two, so you feel like it should just be mostly even. But that might be kind of rare for Diddy Kong. So. Didn't really expect having too many of those. Right now,
I think the free movement of Mario kind of outweighs Diddy's in that regard. So you kind of have to break down this matchup bit by bit. Like, of course, the movement's there. Diddy's setup game is second to none, really, in my opinion. And Mario kind of lacks on that. The most he can go for is a fireball to lead into something else or a falling up air, and that's completely risky because if it's perfect shielded, Diddy's on the assault again.
Yeah. I know the biggest thing that Diddy Kongs don't like is some of them will opt to play with banana, some of them will opt to play without it, because Mario gets that banana toss, the punish game that he can get off of that is actually extremely deadly.
Yeah.
Right now, Dyer's, gotta be careful just because of something like that.
I mean, the good news about Mario getting the banana is that he's not as accustomed to working with an item. So he's more likely to drop that combo or that confirm than another character that works in the same vein like Rob.
Oh my god, that was so smart. That entire sequence was amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, he did the jab to make sure he couldn't grab the ledge. Dyer...
I think he had a jump and a monkey flip with those jabs.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And I think RoguePenguin had a recognition of that. Dyer probably forgot there, and then once he realized he had it up, he was too late.
Yeah.
That's what's
tough stuff. But all right, man. Going to the drawing board. Dyer's going to get his counter pick. So we're coming right back to Smashville.
Go!
Right now, trying to run back to the same stage too. I mean, I don't really think stage plays too much of a factor. The only thing is Diddy Kong probably doesn't want to go to Battlefield, just because that's going to help out Mario's punish game a lot more than his.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
yeah, up throw to down air becomes even more treacherous to land on that platform, and it just gives him what he wants.
Yeah. Okay. Right now, though, careful boxing in that rogue seems actually phenomenal. I was really having a hard time just getting around his moves.
Yeah, pretty strong start here from Dyer. Bit of a turnaround from game one, where things are kind of looking all rogue. That two-stock finish definitely has him figuring out his ways, or what led to this point. I mean, what do you think Dyer can really do to improve this?
To improve
the situation, yeah. Because it's the same stage, of course. So all the variables more or less are the same.
Yeah, I kind of do what he's doing right now. Just put out these pretty good neutral options. One, outspace him because for the most part Diddy Kong can. make sure you place your banana down on the ground more than toss it at him.
Right.
So you can kind of control these zones more, and then have Diddy Kong for those zones.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, Dyer had been kind of throwing the banana at a range where it's landing on the ground and disappearing before it even has a chance to disrupt RoguePenguin's game plan.
Oh, okay, that was a really good option coming in there. Rogue really having a hard time getting in. But
okay. Using the cave's a little low jump, trying to delay the landing, but Dyer not biting. Oh, that was close.
Alright, now looks like Rogue's turn to finally use the banana. Hunt. Okay. Yeah, that's good that Dyer shielded that right there. You do not want to deal with Mario's rage at all.
Yeah, full confirm there. And unfortunately, Dyer wasn't really outside of just basic rage range, so you got that follow-up of minimal effort.
Yeah, you can just definitely tell Dyer's turned it up quite a bit right now. It looks like he's playing a lot more focused. Not leaving like any openings at all on wherever he's playing to.
And I think the game plan that focused Dyer employs is pretty similar to what triggers people about like Zero. It's like he plays just about as safe as he can be, goes for maximum spacing, and tries to throw at least a better
yeah, that's gonna get caught. Yeah, there isn't too much you can do. You can do a peanut pop cancel, but you might have to just get that speed at that point. But yeah, no, I mean the thing is, Dyer said he's focusing on consistency, and you know, Zero being the king of that. So they're going to be employing a lot of similar tactics. So keep them on the ledge. Make sure there's like almost nothing they can do. Play the neutral as safe as you possibly can. Just keep up that damage, and then when it's time to kill, just do it. I mean, your character is able to do it. There's no reason for you to take risks if you don't need to do them.
Absolutely. Yeah, you said it.
Like, do something guaranteed. There's no reason not to.
I think the toughest thing for Dyer as he goes on that path towards working on consistency is turning back to aggressive nature. Like he does like playing in your face. He does like going for things that might be considered as flashy. And as he gets that outstretch, he overextended Rogue and put him in a position where he cannot be back.
Yeah, so no. Definitely good stuff to Dyer, just keeping it simple. But kind of the nice thing about him playing Diddy Kong as opposed to any other character is Diddy Kong, I feel like, is like that one character where you can, like, you're not necessarily playing aggressive, but you can kind of just play in this way where it allows you to throw out a lot of nukes, and you can just feel all the pressure you're putting on them, but it's all safe, and you're not, like, really putting yourself in any bad situation. So it's kind of like he can sort of play that aggressive nature as long as he plays it correctly. Like, just, if you just say Diddy Kong fair, more than half the cast has PTSD on how they can't even deal with it.
Yeah, just so many times they put all the paws on you.
Like, what else?
You know.
Like, when you have Junior against, like, Diddy Kong fair, like, how do you have to respond? Is it just shield and then just hope he doesn't grab you?
Yeah, it's shield and then try to mess up his approach. Because Diddy's coming at you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Like, you get no time to prepare. You are not ready for school. Like, your pants off in front of the class. You got a report due. I don't know what you want from me. I'll do my best. But
let's do it here. Oh, okay. Trying to get the up B right there.
Yeah, got all the damage he could. I mean, since he was at that range where up B would get a hit, but no major knockback. Like, you get the red sparks off of the first maybe 1-2 hits off of up B.
Yeah, no,
more than that is just icing on the cake.
Oh, okay. Good call out of that tomahawk right there. Just kind of surprised you didn't see any characters from Dyer.
Yeah, RoguePenguin kind of up in his game plan because he's really a player that works off of anticipation. He figures out what the player's habits are. And wow, masterful punish there from Dyer. Just out of shield into the up smash.
And he just noticed he was just jumping over and was not ready to beat him. It's like, as you're saying about anticipation, that was an example of it right there. But it's like, I noticed that he has some of the best responses in burst range. Like, his burst range options generally will either get him a massive punish or a kill just with that up smash there.
Yeah. Oh, what are you going to do? Okay, move to the stage. No explosion, but it's alright. RoguePenguin in the neighborhood. Nobody's home. Oh! But it's not worth
Oh my god.
Lovely in the moment. Hindsight is 20/20, my dude.
Oh, that was so good.
You went for the all or nothing, got half. All right, rolling into game 3 because, of course, this is
Running
winners
it back
finals.
too.
So it's the 3 of 5. Yeah. We're in it for the long haul. And if RoguePenguin has something to say, we're going to be in overtime trying to go to game 5.
Yeah, I mean, he was showing that he had the calls necessary. That was actually really smart of Dyer to recognize he had the banana down there, so he had some form of protection if he did the SDI down.
Like to use the flood. Kind of serving as a stiff arm there. Kept him away from the banana. And Rogue's still working on 56, 64, excuse me, unanswered damage.
Right now, the coverage by Rogue is looking pretty good at the moment.
Yeah, RoguePenguin that time not opting for the upbeat. It's not to the point where it's really valuable for him. And it's better to claim stage control.
Okay. Not able to get it. Excellent DI from Dyer. I actually didn't know you could get out of range of it. There you go.
Okay. Like the slide under back here.
Guys, Dyer's really made all the adjustments he really needs to in this match as far as just getting that spacing down. It's just the main reason why that Rogue can lead now is just the reads and callouts he has and the amount of from his punches is like exponentially stronger.
Okay, tried to slide over with an air. Like the recovery. Dyer, of course, snapping that ledge. I love that. I quite a tomahawk with that empty jump and a jab.
Jab works as well as a tomahawk, to be honest. It's like you just land in front of them, and then you're like, oh, they're probably gonna shield. They're probably gonna grab me, so they drop shield. You just kind of jab them. Nothing much you can really do about it.
Yeah, I would say with it being a full hop, though, I don't know if I could call that a tomahawk or if it's just an empty jump at that point.
That's true.
But who's to say, right? Where's the line? Let me know.
So close to getting hit by that up smash right there.
Got the reverse there. Just use the peanut pop guns to kind of throw up and mix up Rogues.
Oh my god. Actually been able to banana catch there with the banana covered with an up smash.
I like that reload.
Really
he got the first hit of the first one, nothing there. And then did it again. And then I'm gonna dial that number.
Right now it looks like just Dyer's got all the reads on RoguePenguin. Rogue's struggling to really find anything.
And Dyer's slowing it down right now. He's kind of dictating the pace. Walking up now, not really trying to take it with any kind of over-aggression. Instead, just saying, hey, I'm at 146. You can kill me pretty easily, but...
Yeah. And you just notice that the entire time, Dyer's just putting himself into all these areas where he just can't get hit by anything. Because of that, he can't get hit by anything. Just like that.
And he was... I mean, while he's susceptible to that back air, Rogue just laid on him. My goodness, he laid it on him. But I like where he was at. Like that range of being that close to the ledge, where the banana trips you, just fall right into the snap. Is brilliant. That's where you want to be if you're at death percent. But you also want to make sure that they're not following up on the banana to a throw or a smash attack or something that everyone else can do, because you know it, you're Diddy.
Oh, you know everything that banana can do. Like, oh, okay. Pretty poorly placed monkey flip there. Not going to get punished too hard for it.
Alright, Dyer trying to close this out right now. 33% as RoguePenguin tries to make his way back into the set. And of course, he does need to win 2 more, and Dyer just needs to get one clean hit.
Oh, but this is how it normally starts. Those little up air chains from RoguePenguin. But Dyer gonna seal it out with a really well placed Randy, actually.